All right, in three, two, one. Welcome, people, to the show. Don't forget to let us know if you. All right, I'm a little sad. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm Vinny Barberini, alongside my intelligently beautiful co-host Michele Scaparelli. Say hi if you want to add a little bit more enthusiasm than I do.
I was angry. You're sad. I'm angry, but
It just the way it ended, it could have ended better, knowing how close they were and who did what and what could have been when and why could have been who.
yeah. Well, and you can't help but blame. I know I can't help but blame myself.
Because of like us not praying the
Oh,
right
the
way.
superstitious thing. Yeah, I was like, did we
Man,
not pray the right way? Did we not wear the
we
right
forgot to
clothes?
bungee jump yesterday. We're supposed to bungee jump yesterday. Now, let me also mention there's a bit of a confusion too. I just realized too because by the time you listen to this, because by the time you heard the last episode, it's already what happened now, what we're about
Yeah,
to say. So
yeah,
like it's gonna feel like a week behind. So just
yeah.
bear with us here.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody.
Okay.
Hopefully, everybody had off except for people who are in the maybe restaurant biz or
The government's
service industry.
the government's always off, but
Oh, you know what?
yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I have a job that doesn't really celebrate take that time off. So I guess he has just schools and
Wait, the place is open today?
yeah,
Your job's open today?
yeah.
Oh, I thought everybody was off today.
No, no,
I
yeah,
did not
no.
know
I
that.
just have I just tend to have Mondays off anyway, so
Yeah, so okay.
don't want to lose out on any remote days. But that's neither here nor
Yeah.
there.
By the way, we've already talked about this that we have, if you've missed episode 1, we do have 2 dogs, 2 beautiful, amazing, fun girl dogs that always decide to fight play while we're recording. I don't know why. So if you hear them in the background, that's them.
Yeah, and we're not even gonna bother. We're just if it's in, it's in. You
Yeah.
know, it's one of those things. Which they're over there, so they can't really hear it now. So we
Yeah.
kind of sound crazy. It's just like you guys live by yourselves, don't they? No,
Yeah.
they're dogs. They're
Yeah.
dogs.
It's just the one that when
Or
she
the
barks, she's
gorillas.
loud. And
Yeah, and it's like a squeaking sound.
yeah. So
So Bears lost. We're bummed about it, but it was a magnificent, magnificent season. Um, I enjoyed the hell out of it, man. If I was older, I'd be dead already from all the heart attacks.
oh my God, yeah, that's why they're called the cardiac bears this season.
Cardiac Bears, the comeback kids, which means no Super Bowl. Which means I know you put a little bit of money down for the Bears.
I did. I had
We're
a
so close.
I had a part. Well, no, I wasn't.
No,
Close
it wasn't
at
the
all.
parlay. It was by itself. No.
Oh yeah, I did. I did. Like months ago, I put that the Bears would go to the Super Bowl after I saw that they were doing pretty well. $5 was gonna be like 300 and I don't know
It would have been
$80.
nice, and it was. It just each week that passed is like, man, this is getting more and
This
more realistic.
exactly. I mean, I pictured it. So
So
I'm sure all the teams in the playoffs pictured it. So
yeah, and I think it was mentioned too that like if the Bears had gone to the Super Bowl, like we weren't going anywhere. Like I don't have the mental capacity to sit with other people who aren't as into it
well,
locked in.
and you're like a true Chicago Bears, like
Hmm.
in football in general, fan.
Yeah,
So you can't handle it if you're going to a party and football is not the priority.
and football's not the priority. Not only that, like I'm not. This is not me bragging about how popular I am because
Hmm.
that's never been the case for
Yeah.
me. But like I don't want people trying to have a conversation with me when I'm watching. Right? Like this might sound dumb too. Like if I want to say something to you, obviously I'll say something. But just like also if you see me locked in, just like
Right.
pretend I'm a mind in a box
Yeah.
and you can't fucking.
Yeah.
I'm doing a mind right now. But
But we had said that if the Bears were going to go to the Super Bowl, we were going to stay home.
yeah,
We were like, we wanted no interruptions. We wanted to focus on the game. I was going to be in charge, obviously, of getting us good food, or we probably would have ordered something.
pizza, wings, beer.
Pizza and wings and beer. That's it. Yes.
That's it.
But and then we usually do, which we didn't do. Maybe see that's why they lost.
What?
We didn't do a shot per touchdown. We usually do a tequila shot for every time. Well, actually, it's Jack been lately.
It's always whiskey because it's easy. Right?
Yeah.
Sorry, my
Darn. No, but I don't think we did it the week before either that they won.
we didn't do it with
no,
Packers.
no. Because we're also trying to. We're dry-ish January. We're not dry January, but we're.
What do you mean? I'm
we're
drunk
trying
right now.
We're trying to be dry-ish.
Dry-ish. I mean, you know, water's wet. You know, it's not wet-ish. You know, so
Yeah, but
what's
anyway,
up, puppy? Get the hell out of here, puppy.
the at this point it's Martin Luther King Day. We like to record on Mondays, and the Bears, their
They're out
season's
of it.
done.
So
They're out of
now
it.
we basically got to figure out what we're gonna do for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the option of staying home could be an option.
It is an option.
Still, right? Pizza, wings, beer, regardless.
But we did get invited to a handful of parties, and at first we were like, we told them, well, I told them, like, well, if the Bears win, just know we're staying home. We're staying home. Thanks for the invite. But now it's kind of like we have to decide where we're gonna go, and we're weighing our options. We're weighing our options. We're trying to figure it out. Like we said, it's got to be a good balance of,
of company,
of
right? Like obviously we
company.
want the right. We're not just gonna go to any Super Bowl party, but
Right.
like everyone we've been invited to, we would obviously love to go to.
Yeah.
If we could split ourselves 3 to 5 ways, depending on how
Could,
many
yeah.
invites we're getting.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got to be a mixture of that, of good mixture of people who really want to lock in and watch the game,
Right.
and then food.
Food.
Let's see. You already knew where I was going with
Well,
this.
we gotta consider distance too.
Oh, travel distance on
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday. That's important. That is important. So, if you live in Bufulandia, I'm sorry. Like,
Your party's out.
How many people listening to this going, fuck, I knew it. I knew I was just out of the radius. Nah, people don't love us that much. But
yeah, so anyway, now we gotta decide on that whole thing. And
right, like, man, have you been to a Super Bowl party where the food is just like, oh man, this is
I have.
Okay, may I ask before or after you've met me?
It was after. I've never been to a Super Bowl party before you.
What?
Yeah, never.
I guess you don't. I mean, you don't have those kind of friends that like do Super Bowl parties and stuff.
No.
Oh,
I think the only party sports related that had been before you was
The
what's it
World
called?
Series?
The Kentucky Derby party.
That's not a party. That's
It's a sport technically.
What's a sport? Flogging your horse?
I'm pretty sure that's considered a sport.
First
These
of
guys
all,
got to be fit.
the guy's got to be like 5'2" and under, and they have to weigh less than 100
first of all, we're
pounds.
short people, so we got nothing to talk about.
I'm 5'3", 101 pounds. So you don't put me in with those damn jumbo shrimps.
Jockeys, right? They're called jockeys.
Yeah, not disc jockeys. Yeah. They don't just play music.
But yeah, no, that's really the only party I'd been to that was like sports related. I think if I can't even tell you if I got invited, but if I did, I probably would be like, eh.
Okay, so the one time we went to the Kentucky thing, that was kind of similar to what that was?
It's the same. It's the same group of friends.
Oh, yeah. Man. You didn't have a funny hat, did you? Did you have a funny hat?
No, I didn't. No.
Why is it a requirement when you have to go to the Derby, you have to have a funny hat?
Because I don't know. Ask Kentucky. I don't know.
And it's in Kentucky, right? It's not like
in Kentucky. Yeah,
it's not like Kentucky, Dakota, or something.
No, I don't think so. At least I don't think so. No, but it was more so like they had the mint juleps. I don't think anyone was wearing. Julep? It's the drink of the Kentucky Derby.
And what is a mint julep?
I don't know. It has mint in it because it has the word mint in it. I thought it was pretty good though.
I'm already out on that.
It was like mojito-esque, I feel like. Okay,
so then what kind of food then? So you got your mint julep drink, so fancy cocktails.
It was still Super Bowlish type of food. I think it was just like still pizza, and people brought different, bacon wrap things and.
I was with the bacon wrap. You can never go wrong with bacon wrap.
You can never go wrong with bacon wrap stuff. So but that was it. But it was fun because it was betting, and I enjoy betting.
Oh, we're degenerate gamblers.
Yeah, so.
We gotta start putting our parlays out there for people. Now that UFC's coming back this weekend.
Yeah, which I tend to do a lot better in UFC parlay or UFC betting than I do in NFL betting.
So yeah, we gotta put something. We'll put something out there. We'll put a little 4 to 5 leg parlay for y'all people, or maybe like 3 each.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with no more than 3 leg parlays because every time I try to get greedy and like it never works out.
It just never works.
No,
you put $10,000 down and then it just disappears. No. Who knows?
Also, I love underdogs. I love a good underdog story. That is why I also very much got into the Bears. No one thought they would get this far into the playoffs. But I love doing like $1 bets on like a really big underdog,
like a plus 40,000.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, remember one time we were watching the Contender series and that girl, that girl, she was like a plus 1,600
Yeah.
or so. I don't know, something crazy. And I put $1. I won like $60 just on her.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
It was a knockout too, wasn't it?
Yeah, she knocked her out, and yet no one thought.
Everyone was just like, "What? What the
Yeah,
fuck?"
Dana White was super impressed because they were like,
yeah.
"Oh, she had $5 in her bank account, and now she basically got signed
First
into
of
the
all,
UFC." And
that's the sad part about that sport. It's just that every fighter has like $5 in their bank account, and then Dana White basically came out and he basically said like, "This isn't really where you make the money. It's like you get big enough, and then people want to sponsor you, and then they pay you. That's how you're
Mhm.
gonna make your money, not so much through fighting."
Yeah, but it's easy for him to say when he's like a billionaire.
That's what, yeah. But like people are so upset. They're like, "Hey, you got to pay your fighters more. Pay your fighters." And he
Yeah.
kind of came out in a way and just like, I mean, you'll make money here, but like you got to be the top dog of the top dogs. And if not, you got to get your sponsors, and that's how you get it. And
Well,
it's a whole
especially
dumbass
because
thing.
like the NFL, these guys put themselves through a lot physically, mentally, and everything. They were talking. I think Caleb was the one that, or was it Ben? I don't know. One of them was talking about how they give up a lot of family time, a lot of their own,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, when they're the 17, 18 weeks, like they're dedicated to it. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't get a Thanksgiving meal really, a Christmas meal, like on the actual days of. They probably celebrate with their families before or after, but these guys make millions of dollars. So
Yeah.
I don't really feel that bad for you. But like the UFC fighters, they also put themselves through a crap ton in their bodies
Mm-hmm.
and all the travel they got to do and stuff. I mean, some of them like leave their countries to
Yeah.
go to better gyms, and then they don't see their families for like years.
Yeah.
And for them to make garbage money, like that's quite unfair, I feel
Their
like.
start is like 12 to show, 12 to win.
Yeah, see,
And
like
that's like your
that's
first 4 fight.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy as hell.
And then the time it takes for you to recover to be able to fight for your next fight, like,
If you're
yeah,
lucky, you'll fight every like 5 6 months.
yeah,
If not, you're waiting a year plus.
yeah.
It's shitty.
So, but we were talking about Super Bowl food. Have I had bad
Yeah.
food at a Super Bowl party? Yes.
Clean transition
Yeah, but
to
it was,
food.
yeah, but it was, I know we always talk about food. Every episode, I think we touched on food. We're
Should we
just,
rename this podcast to WeLoveFood.com?
maybe. But we were talking about Super Bowl food, some food that might be bad. Um, and we were talking about something that popped up on my Instagram, TikTok, whatever it was. But it was basically the golden ticket. So basically, you recommend your friends' recommendations. And if your friend is basically saying like this is the golden ticket, like you need to go to this place, I highly recommend, like it is a top-notch recommendation from your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And you go and it is not what you or your friend told you it would be, your friend basically loses privilege to ever recommend a restaurant to you. They lost their golden ticket.
It's pretty harsh too. Now that you said it out loud, because we talked about this off mic, obviously. Um, Saying it out loud, it's just like, man, that is kind of harsh. Like, you can never recommend us. But like, what if it's like 9 out of 10?
No, yeah, I think that's fine. I think you can decide what the criteria is.
I
Like
guess
he
you
just
see
calls it
your own.
like a
Hmm.
golden ticket.
Yeah.
But I know I've had conversations with like other friends that are also big foodies, and they've talked about how like I know that there's some people that I would never take a food recommendation from just
Yeah,
because of XYZ, whatever the case may be. And I was like, yeah, I totally agree with that. There are certain family or friends that would recommend me a restaurant, and I would probably take a recommendation from Google before I take theirs.
yeah. And what's funny too, the topic came up, and right away I feel like we're just like, okay, well, definitely not this person and not this person. They're already out.
Yeah, if you're listening and you're curious, you want to know, ask us. We won't tell you, but
We won't tell you at
we won't
all.
tell you too.
Here's
But
the following people. No.
no, we're not harsh. We don't do the golden ticket. We just were like, it wasn't it.
Hmm.
And I'm honest with my friends. I'm like, it wasn't as great or
Yeah.
whatever.
No, you gotta be honest, because then they're gonna keep recommending you garbage, and you're just like, man, when does this end?
Yeah. But okay, so I talked about how we're very passionate about food and stuff.
Hmm.
And so we're from Chicago. We've already talked about this. And there is a Mexican restaurant that is they have multiple locations. And it is, I mean, is it a franchise technically? I don't know. I don't know if it's considered a franchise, but they have multiple restaurants. It's called Los Comales,
Franchise.
and it is everywhere. And we live in a Chicago suburb where there is not a lot of very good Mexican food. Actually, there's probably like none. And
Well, yeah, okay. Well, Mason better with.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
but they opened up a Los Comales, like literally was less than 5 miles from here.
Mm-hmm.
or like less than a 5 minute drive. And we were like, oh my God. So we were telling everybody, like I was telling everybody. And my friend went and she was scared. She told me that she went and she was scared to tell me that she just thought it was because of how big of a foodie I am. She's like, I literally thought you would stop being my friend.
Oh
And I was
man.
like,
Well,
oh
especially
man.
because it's also Mexican food, so it's just like, man, do I tell a Mexican that they're Mexican food, not the food that I want to eat?
Yeah.
That's a death sentence.
But I mean, I was just like, I remember when she told me, she's like, it was just mad. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, this is the best in the area. Like, what? And she was just like, I'm sure I really thought that you were gonna stop being friends with me after I told you that.
If it's a chain, then no, it's all right.
And I was like, you know what? You know what? Maybe it was a bad day for them. I still think it's a really good Mexican. Again, it's one of those hole in the walls.
It's
but
not a hole in the wall.
But it's Los Comales is
It's not a hole in the wall.
Yes, it is considered a hole in the wall.
No, it is. It's maybe if it's a chain, it's no longer a hole in the wall.
I thought holes in the walls just meant like there.
So do we live in a hole in the wall?
Yeah, technically.
No, for fuck's sakes. No, it's not a hole in the wall. It's
okay.
I
gotta look up what the definition of hole in the wall is
because
right now, I thought hole in the wall was.
And here's the thing too, is just that we like Los Comales, but I don't disagree with their opinion of it. With her opinion of it, and then we recently got that it feels like he got a bad batch, but also if he doesn't like that.
Hole in the wall says a small dingy place, especially a bar or a restaurant.
Yeah, Los Comales is not small and dingy.
Yes, it is. They literally have 2 tables. What are you talking about?
Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't. No. That's a If you can walk in it and sit down, it's no longer a hole in the wall.
I totally disagree with you.
That's 1,000% true, and I'll end this podcast episode right now if it isn't.
It says meaning of hole in the wall. According to Merriam-Webster, okay? The meaning of hole in the wall is a small and often unpretentious, out-of-the-way place.
It's not out of the way.
Such as a restaurant.
Pretentious. It's not pretentious. It is not pretentious. Woman, you have lost your mind. This is not a hole in the wall.
Yes, it is. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to go to the comments. If it's
for the love of God, people, tell this woman what a hole in the wall truly is. Especially our food industry people.
Yeah, I mean,
you're gonna get left out of town.
If there's a server or waiter, that's not a hole in the wall. This place does not have any servers or waiters. You order food on the counter.
You do. That's true. But that doesn't make it a hole in the wall.
I think it does.
Oh, fuck. But the very definition of the statement "hole in the wall" that says everything. That, first of all, I guess metaphorically, it goes with something that's small as hell. You know what I mean? It goes something with it's you can't walk inside of it, basically.
There's barely any room in there. What are you talking about?
Because it's a hole in the wall.
Okay.
And that's also a game show from the early 2000s. Don't hit me that agree to disagree shit. I'm right. I'm fucking right. And I'm angry now. This is my Super Bowl victory. No.
But anyway, we're talking about the golden ticket situation. And what do we think of that?
I mean,
you said it was harsh.
I do think it's harsh in terms of just like, oh yeah, we're done. We're not taking your comments no more. You suck. But I think the obvious exception is that they've recommended good stuff in the past, and then now this whole golden ticket thing gets more of an emphasis on their recommendations.
Yeah.
I think, and again, you saying it out loud, the whole golden ticket thing is it's for the restaurants that people would like swear by. It's not just like, oh, you should go to this place, it's great.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'll put my life savings on it. That's the golden ticket recommendation, I think.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah, you got to be careful who you pass that to. It's just, I don't know. I always get nervous with my choices. I never want people to be disappointed when I tell them, like, this is some good food right here. And they're like, McDonald's would have been better.
Well, also, I would think I was telling you this, that I would have to know, you have to know your audience. So there are certain places that I would recommend as golden tickets to some people, but not to others.
Oh, for sure.
So if somebody's not a big seafood lover, like I'm not going to recommend a seafood restaurant.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, just different scenarios like that. Like my golden ticket is not the same across the board to everybody. I wouldn't recommend it to everybody. It would have to depend on the person that I think.
Recommend me Chinese and go.
Chinese?
Yeah.
Oh, that place that we ordered for New Year's, five, five chef Fong, I think it's called. Five Chef Fong.
Five Chef Wong?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but
It's the place that gives us the free fried rice every time. That place is good.
oh yeah, when they give you free fried rice, that's
I think my only complaint is that the Mongolian beef is way more onion.
yeah, it's more veg than
beef.
anything. Mhm.
Yeah, but everything else is phenomenal, delish.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Golden ticket approved.
golden ticket, Chinese food around this area.
In this area, yeah.
Yeah.
No, just discussing this area. Puppy, get the hell out of
Yeah.
here. Ain't nobody talking to you.
But I think
Oh, I got it.
though the one place that I can think of, well, actually, there's two places that I can think of that I would recommend them to anybody across the board. I don't care if you're rich, you're poor, you're whatever your race is. I would recommend these two places to anybody because again, if you don't like them, don't tell me because it'll probably ruin our friendship.
Yeah.
But Atotonilco and then Paco's Tacos or La Internacional, like they're one and the same.
Yeah. I think like our go-to spots. If you have the audacity to be like, yeah, that place isn't good, don't speak to me.
Don't tell me.
If I swear by that place,
Mhm.
like a Totonilco, yeah, I agree with you. Like, don't buzz off.
And I get it. Like their prices have gone up, but so have everybody else's.
Everybody else's has.
And they always fill my meats. My meat.
Whoa.
They always fill my tacos with meat. They're always very filled. So I don't care if I'm paying $5 a taco.
That's the principle to it. Jesus, I guess. Ah, man, when you say it like that, it's just like maybe it's not worth it.
But I mean, think about it. You go to United Center, you pay like $5 for a big star taco. Ugh.
No, it's more like $7. But yeah, no,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're so filled that typically I'd probably eat 4 tacos, but I could probably be fine with 2.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
Yeah.
But still, think about it. That's two tacos. That's $10. 3 tacos. It's $15. So you're eating for less than $20, and you are leaving satisfied.
That's very true. That's very true. And again, it goes back to our last topic about eating fancy, eating hole in the walls food. You can never go wrong with that. The golden tickets will always go to those kind of places.
Yeah.
Just man, just the how do we describe them? Just like the small mom and pops.
Hole in the walls.
Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. All right, well, that'll do it for that. Oh.
Yeah, no, the small business, small mom and pop places, like the staples,
Yeah.
they're staples in their community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those type of places.
You know, what can the hell you That's all I got.
And then talking about things that make us happy, food. The other day I was thinking about what would be, and this was the question I was going to bring up. What are 5 things that they're little things that they just warm your heart and they give you happiness, they warm your soul. They just like these little moments, these little things that just you'll never be angry at one of these.
You'll have to give me an example.
So for me, I think I've talked to you about this, a warm cup of coffee. A warm cup of coffee will just warm my soul. It feels like a warm hug in the morning. And it makes me happy.
I would say it's similar. Like it warms me, but my stomach, torta. Torta just warm. Like you take that first bite, freshly made. They have it cut. You put the salsa. You take a bite, or whatever your favorite meat or whatever it is. You know.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know? I would say that. I would say it goes back to food and drinks. It's just.
Is there anything? Well, watching videos with babies laughing. That
I'll tell you what. As sickening as babies are themselves, those laughs. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. But yeah, there's the fucking giggles. Like the one video of the mom sneezing.
Yeah. Those type of videos.
I like the when the soldiers return home, when the reaction to those
they're good.
Warm my buns.
So sad. I always cry.
It actually there's been times it's made me so mad. Like the guy will walk in and the daughters are like, "Oh my god, Dad!" And she walks in and it's a loving moment, and then all the dumbass kids around, they're just kind of like, What? Oh yeah, he's got the things on. He's coming back from. It's like I get excited.
A lot of them, these are little kids. They don't
That's
know.
what they're high schoolers.
Oh, the high schoolers. Yeah.
Fucking bums.
You know what? But yeah, I would say that would be like the baby giggle videos, like warm my heart. Um,
People falling downstairs. That warms my heart just a little bit.
he does watch a lot of videos of just people getting hurt.
I'm but like the America's Funniest Home Videos kind.
Yeah.
Not like the dark web one where the guy like twists his leg and like he breaks his leg in 40 different places.
Yeah.
About the ones where they slip on ice.
Yeah, I mean those are funny.
Those
funny,
are
yeah.
again not the crazy ones where people
Yeah.
are like near death.
Like the ones that what's the name of the Tom Segura watches? Like those.
Oh no, those are those. He has a segment called "Horrible or Hilarious" or "Horrific" or "Hilarious." Hilarious. But basically, it's people who break their legs and like his
Yeah.
stuff is bad.
Yeah, and he thinks it's all
Oh
hilarious.
man, he dies laughing.
And everybody else that he makes them watch are just like,
and they're just he's just like, oh fuck.
they gotta look away and stuff. But
No, I like the one where it's the Ring camera, the doorbell camera, and then this lady walks out. She's kind of old and she kind of trips. She loses her footing and then she falls off the porch and like onto the sidewalk and there's the bed of rocks. And then her husband comes out and you can tell he's kind of in a hurry to try to help her. And then he trips and he busts his ass. And these people are like senior citizens and I'm laughing at them. It's just man, like it was just bad. Just the one fell over and the other one fell over, and like their kids or their in laws or whatever, they're just like, "Oh fuck, what do we do?" Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
I love that.
um
Anyway, speaking of going to hell,
another thing that warms my heart, it's the little things that make me happy, is when you do the dishes.
I'm pretty good at doing dishes.
Oh man, when I see a sink that is clean, that just warms my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I make sure I try to say thank you every time. I want to show my appreciation.
And you always do.
Yeah.
I would say 99.175% of the time.
Yeah.
I remember those 2 times you didn't, and it broke my. No, I definitely don't do it for attention seeking, but
yeah,
it's no. I'll be honest, it's the easiest chore. It's kind of the nastiest because all the grime and
I hate it.
like that. I hate, but you put your phone up and you put on something to watch or listen to, and you do the dishes. Boom, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Doing the laundry. I'm actually doing it right by actually starting to fold the laundry after doing it, but so I got to start doing that more. But there's a lot of clothes. You got a lot of clothes.
And there's a couple things I got to teach you about.
I was gonna say,
away. Yeah.
I was gonna ask you that too because I also feel uncomfortable putting. Like I want to do it. I don't mind doing it for you, but I also feel uncomfortable putting your clothes away because I'm sure there's something you want to put it here and there and want to hang it up a certain way. Like there was a few things I let you do. I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just...
Well, and I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I changed the organization. Like this time around, I was like, anything that's work clothes where I have to look nice for work.
Mm.
Now I'm putting in the other closet because those clothes are not used super often. So I'm like, I got to put those over there, more of the business casual in the regular closet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that going to work? And I was telling you earlier today too, I was just like, I have all these clothes that when I first met you, I had lost like 30 pounds that year on top of what I had already lost before I met you. So I was at my smallest and I have that clothes that fit me. And then the stress of wedding planning, I regained that weight plus an extra 10. And I haven't been able to lose it. And so I have clothes that ranges from like, a size 10, 12 to a size 16. And I'm like, what do I do? And then I had clothes that were like my goal weight clothes, which were like a size 8. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what do I do with all? I have too much clothes, but I don't want to get rid of the skinny clothes because I'm like, I want to get back to that place, obviously, and I want to lose more weight, but it's hard. And with the new job that I have, well, newish, I don't get to walk as much, so I need to get myself more. It's a desk job now, so I gotta get myself up and walking. And but it's also hard in the winter. Anyway, I know I'm complaining a lot, but anyway, it's like, what do I do with the clothes and how do I organize it? So I was like, maybe the super skinny clothes, I could put it in bins, and I could put it in the garage, so it's not taking up space. So, but then like that's another side project for a different day. Today we organized the second bedroom, and it looks so much better than how we started. And I was actually telling Vin that. I was like, "Damn, you did a lot today. Like you did a lot more than I thought you were gonna do on a day off. Like I was pretty impressed with how much you did."
I tell you what, husband material, husband
Are you
material.
trying to sell yourself to other wives?
All I'm saying is shameless plug, husband responsibility. No,
Yeah, but
available for
yeah,
hire.
no, I'm proud that we did that. That was good.
Like I said, Mondays suck, and it's just like just get all the sucky things out of the
Yeah.
way, and then the rest of the week it won't be as much. I mean, we didn't cook anything tonight, but we'll find a
No.
dish that pops up.
Yeah, no.
Something will have to get cleaned eventually.
Yeah, well, tomorrow I gotta make us the dinner that should last us a couple of dinners.
Yeah.
So looking forward to it. Chiles rellenos.
Oh, forget
Yeah.
about
We got
it.
2 different kinds of cheeses. It'll be great.
Oh, okay. All right. You had me at 2 cheeses. Put
Yeah.
a third one.
Yeah.
Gee,
What's
put
your
a
favorite
third.
kind of cheese?
I would say either pepper jack or mozzarella.
Or mozzarella?
Mm.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't pick a Mexican cheese.
I should have. I guess I could have,
Yeah.
but you didn't specify. And
I said, what's your favorite
I
kind of cheese?
was only thinking American for some reason.
Yeah.
I should have thought of Mexican.
Yeah.
I for Mexican, I like the stinky cheese.
The stinky cheese? Like the one that my dad brings us from Mexico?
I like the I forget the crumbly one. The one
Queso fresco?
Fresco. There you
Yeah,
go.
the
I
fresco.
love that
That
one.
was good. I want to try to make that fresh. I saw a video. It's so easy to make.
Really?
Yeah, so easy to
Oh,
make. So I
sure.
got to try making it.
Absolutely.
But anyway, we digress because people don't really care to listen about this right now. Any other things that just make you happy? Little things.
Man, just coming home after a long day. Like I love when you're remote because it's just coming home after a long day. You're already home.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the times when you're in the office, I get home before you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice coming home already. Everyone's here and the day's kind of ended. I don't feel like the day ends until we're both home and the
Right.
dogs, everything's all put away and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. And so
Yeah.
you working remote warms my heart. Warms my buns.
See, I feel like you come home, you're like, "What have you done today?" I know you don't say that because you're not rude like
That's
that.
true.
But and I'm like, I worked, and then I feel like you think I should do some house stuff or something, and I'm like, I'm
man.
working here.
I mean, scrubbing the ceiling would be nice, but taking out the trash, whatever. Nah. No. It's just you call it work, but you're sitting on the couch holding a coconut.
Oh my God, no, I'm not. I got like monitors going.
You do got monitors going. There's a lot of Excel sheets, and I'm just like, yeah, that's too much work. I know she's working hard. When there's an Excel spreadsheet, work is being done.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good or bad work, but it's still work.
It's still work. Looking at numbers and stuff, but
yeah, that's true.
Another thing that warms my heart, and this thing it just hits, and if someone just gives me that, like, just know if we ever get into a fight, babe, and I'm angry at you, which we don't typically get into huge fights or anything like that, and I'm not like angry.
No.
We're like, yeah. But anyway, if it ever happens, you give me a bag of Doritos with some limon and some Valentina on top. That's it. Argument over.
What if it also has like asada and cheese and lettuce?
Oh, that's even better. Like a Doritos Locos or something like that.
Doritos Locos.
I think that's what they call them. If you or like
a walking taco.
Like a walking taco. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't know.
I guess.
When I think walking taco, I think of like the Fritos and the chili and the cheese and the.
No. They cut open a bag and then they just put like asada and sour cream and like nacho cheese and.
Oh, they basically. You know what? I've never had one.
I was gonna say whatever you put in a taco, they just throw it in the Doritos bag and they just call or whatever bag and they just call it a walking taco.
Yeah, I've never had one.
I'm sure, but you've had. Remember the one time you kind of made nachos? You made the Dorito with these Doritos. You made the nachos.
The Flamin' Hot?
Yeah.
Okay. But those are nachos.
That's kind of. I'm just saying. This kind of has the same essence.
Okay.
But once you put it in a bag, it's a taco.
Gotcha.
When you put it on the tray, it's nachos. When you put it in a basket, it's soup. When you put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can end it there. I think
Yeah, this will be a little bit of a shorter
this would be a
episode.
shorter one.
You know what?
I mean, it's just Bears lost. There's
Yeah,
only so much I
feeling a
want to
little
talk to you.
blue.
Just a little blue, and you people always rooting against the Bears. You
Oh
sons of-
man,
No,
these haters.
I think people who listen to this will root for the Bears. I'd like to
Yeah.
think.
No, oh, and I was telling you about my college friends who are from different places. I mean, their cities, they were rooting for the Bears too.
Yeah, yeah.
Great underdog story, honestly.
Oh, we'll see what happens next year. We got two more games before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, again, we'll figure out what we're gonna do with that. Yeah, listen, y'all want us to come to your Super Bowl? You better entice us with the food. Whoever's listening to this, hey, you gotta get us that food. What do you have to offer? We're free agents right now.
We're free agents right now.
Who's drafting us number one overall?
Yeah. Yeah. We have to decide though. Well, yeah.
We'll figure it out. Listen, I would say the best food comes either at I would say Thanksgiving and Super Bowl. Or no, I would say 4th of July and Super Bowl, probably the two best days with the best food.
Really?
I would think so. Maybe an argument for another time, but what do you think? What days or what holidays would you say has the best food?
Flag Day, obviously.
Oh my God! And National Donut Day that has the best.
Yeah. No, I would say Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like Thanksgiving is a little restricted.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I don't love Thanksgiving food. I like it. I don't love.
People prefer the sides over the mains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even that.
I don't know, man, but like you got 4th of July, you just got the dogs and the burgers and the buns and more buns and the
I guess
potato salad.
Well, and here's the thing: you're thinking American style because that's how you grew up with your family. My family, 4th of July is carne asada.
My family really wanted to assimilate, so.
My family's carne asada, so actually I would probably say 4th of July too because it's a carne asada, and you got the arrachera, you got the beans,
okay.
you got the rice,
I'm
you
glad
got
you
the
mentioned it.
cebollitas,
I
you
know
got the salsas.
I mentioned the American part of it, but yeah, I'm also Mexican, so of course we had asada, and of course we had the beans.
Yeah. I don't love grilled meats. Like I don't love a grilled hot dog or a grilled burger at a household. They got to know how to cook it. Like
let's just say
it's overcooked, and then
the generation before us, they man, well done is to them is like a medium rare.
But we've gone to your friends, and whenever he grills, he knows how to cook things.
The food
perfectly.
Industry people, yeah, let's see it to perfection.
Yeah, shout out to Eddie. Whenever we go to your house,
Eddie the bastard.
You know how to grill stuff.
You know how to
grill stuff. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to grill like a sad ass steak or T-bone or something, just in celebration to the season. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning into the show. Don't forget to let us know what you think. Before you go, comment, subscribe. This is episode 3.
No, 4.
This is episode 4. My apologies. Episode 3 is now up live. Listen to it. What do you think about weird foods, and where would you recommend to eat? And what are you having at your Super Bowl party if you're having one? Mm-hmm. Stay home. Wings, pizza, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. All right, until next time, bear down. Green Bay sucks.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram. We have Instagram. We have a Facebook page. We are on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We are on TikTok.
TikTok, don't stop. Follow us everywhere.
Follow us everywhere.
We got good content.
Yep.
Toodaloo.